Good morning, student. Now we are going to start again our session. This is our session third of chapter 2, nutrition in living organisms, animals and man. In the previous session 2, we have done the modes of nutrition and the nutrition in human. What are the sequence of the nutrition in human? What are the steps involved in the human nutrition? That we have done in the session second of the second chapter. Now let us have some revision questions to recapitulate all these points. So our first revision question is, define different modes of nutrition with two examples of each. Different modes of nutrition are, first of all is the saprotrophic modes of nutrition, second is parasitic mode of nutrition, and third is holozoic mode of nutrition. So you all have to define all these different modes of nutrition, and evenly you have to write their example. Each of two means saprotrophic mode of nutrition you will give two example, parasitic mode of nutrition you will give two example, holozoic mode of nutrition you will give two example. Now our second revision topic is the nutrition in human. During this nutrition in human, we require certain steps for the digestion process. So what are the process? How this nutrition used to be taken by the human beings? So nutrition, before we will start to describe the sequence or the steps involved in this process, we had this topic, so we have to write the steps. So my next question is, write the steps of nutrition in human, and you have to write the steps sequentially how it process. The first step, that is the ingestion, second is the digestion, third is absorption, fourth is assimilation, and fifth is elimination or egestion. These are the few steps that are involved. Now in this session third, we are going to study these all steps sequentially in details. So students, you have to write the answer of these two questions. These are the revision questions in homework. Now in the previous session we have discussed about the alimentary canal. What is alimentary canal? Alimentary canal is a long muscular tubular structure that is present inside our body, and this canal starts from where? From mouth and ends to the anus. Now what are the parts through which this alimentary canal made up of, or it consists of? First, it consists of the buccal cavity. It is also called as the mouth or oral cavity. Second is the food pipe. It is also called as oesophagus. Third, stomach. Fourth, intestine. Fifth, large intestine. Now intestine is also of two types, small intestine and then to the large intestine. Next is rectum, and the last one is anus. Now we have earlier studied that alimentary canal begins with the buccal cavity, that is the mouth, and ends to the anus. Now we have studied about the different steps of how the nutrition that takes place inside the body of the human. So different steps that used to be included. The first step was ingestion. What does ingestion means? Ingestion is the process of taking food, drink or another substance into the body by swallowing or absorbing it. What is ingestion? Ingestion is the process of taking food, drink or another substance into the body by swallowing or absorbing it. This process is called as ingestion. Now the second one is digestion. Second one is digestion. Now what is digestion? The process of breakdown of complex molecules into simple soluble one is called digestion. So how can we define digestion? The process of breakdown of complex molecules into simpler one is called digestion. Now, how? Digestion is done with the help of what? Digestion is done with the help of certain chemicals called enzyme. These chemicals are called as enzymes. Okay, so what is enzymes? Enzymes are the chemicals. Enzymes are chemicals which helps in the digestion process. Now, digestion process, where does the digestion process starts? Digestion process starts in the buccal cavity. Starts in the buccal cavity means from the mouth. It begins where? From where? From the mouth and complete in small intestine. Completes in small intestine. Now absorption. Absorption. What do you mean by absorption? So during this process, which process? During absorption process, the digested food is absorbed by the walls of the small intestine, from where it gets passed on to the blood. Blood vessels are present just near the small intestine walls, and the absorption is taken by villi used to be present there. They used to absorb it and then passed it to the blood vessels. Whatever the absorbed nutrients are there, it gets to be passed to the blood vessels. Assimilation. Assimilation means it is the process in which digested food is absorbed by the cells of the body for growth and formation of the body parts. Assimilation is what? Assimilation is the process in which digested food is absorbed by the cells of the body for growth and formation of the body parts. So this is called as assimilation process. Now the last process is addition. First one is ingestion and the next one is addition. Addition is the process of discharging or eliminating undigested food from alimentary canal is called addition. So addition means elimination or throwing out the waste product from the body, and that is done with the help of anus. Now the digestion process, many digestion process cannot be completed without the chemical secretion like the enzymes. Now our alimentary canals are associated with the many of the glands like the salivary gland, pancreas and liver gland. The largest gland is the liver gland. Students, one diagram I am showing to you. You have to draw this diagram. That is the human digestive system. So draw this diagram. in your notes copy. Draw this diagram in your classwork copy. Now, mouth and the buccal cavity in human, food is taken through the mouth and it goes into the buccal cavity. Our buccal cavity consists of teeth and the tongue. In the buccal cavity also a gland is present, that is the salivary gland, and from where the saliva is released. We can check the saliva by the help of one activity, that is, we have to chew a piece of bread 3 to 4 times, and you will notice that there will be change in the taste of the bread. It will start after 3 to 4 times. When you will chew the bread, it will be having the sweeting taste. It means that the bread, when you start chewing it, saliva get to be mixed into it, and the digestive juice gets to mixed with the bread, and it gets to be converted. Starch is getting to be converted into sugar, and it gets to be tasted into the sweetness. Now, teeth. Teeth is what? Teeth is the strong and the hardest part of our mouth. So, teeth is where it is present. It is located in the socket of the bone of the jaws, and it is covered by a very hard covering, that is the enamel. It is the hardest portion of the teeth. And teeth helps in what? Teeth helps in cutting, tearing and grinding. Now, in our life period, we are having 2 set of teeth, that is the baby teeth or the milk teeth. It is also called as the temporary teeth, and second one is the permanent teeth. Permanent teeth, during the adult period of the human being, we are having the 32 teeth, 16 in the upper jaws and 16 in the lower jaws. Now, temporary teeth can be replaced by the permanent teeth, but the permanent teeth cannot be replaced. It is irreplaceable. Now, how many set of teeth is present in milk teeth? There are only 20 teeth that is present during the milk teeth. What is the duration of the milk teeth to be appear? The duration is what? From the 6 month or to 7 month, the milk teeth starts appearing in the mouth of the baby. And when does the permanent teeth appears? At the age of 6 years of the child, near about at the 6 or to the 7 years old child starts having the permanent teeth. There are 4 type of teeth. In class 6 also we have studied about there are 4 type of teeth, that is the incisor, canine, premolar and molar. So all these there are 4 different types of teeth having different functions. Incisors are used for cutting of the food, canines are used for tearing of the food, premolar used for grinding of the food, and molar is also used for grinding of the food. Now, one diagram is there, that is a view of buccal cavity along with the teeth. So, you all have to draw this diagram. Now, next is that inside the buccal cavity, tongue is also present. So, tongue is what? Tongue is a muscular organ attached to the floor of the buccal cavity, and it is what is its function? It helps in mixing of the saliva with the food. It also helps in swallowing of the food. And on the tongue we are having taste buds. There are 4 taste buds. With the help of these taste buds, we can have 4 different types of taste: sweet, sour, bitter and salty. Now draw this diagram of the tongue. Again in your notes copy, that is the classwork copy.